18th of June 2012. I have no idea where to begin this letter, so perhaps it's best if I simply write down each sentence that crosses my mind. I know this may sound peculiar to you, since it's a side of me no one has ever really witnessed. However, I've decided it's time to be honest with you. You know it's said you can learn a lot about a person by the way they handle grief. I guess you could say the same thing about any emotion, but grief, well, that's an especially elaborate emotion. When you lose someone that you love, it doesn't happen all at once. It's more like you slowly lose pieces of them, day by day. I like to think of it as an inevitable journey after love. The month after Emma left, I was in utter disbelief. There was something about the awful reality that I just couldn't grasp. It's like I kept on expecting her to be there whenever I turned around, or opened my eyes to the dawning of a new day. It seemed to me she was everywhere I looked. I was busy chasing a dream that had already become a nightmare. I guess you could say that I was in denial. My body's defense mechanism to buffer the immediate shock. At the time I wasn't sad, purely masked and unwilling to accept reality, because for me she was still there. She was still my perfect little Emma. Soon the disguising effects of denial began to wear off, and a surge of pain struck my insides. The intense emotion was too much to take, so it was instead redirected and expressed as anger, something I wasn't expecting or ready for. I wondered how she could leave me alone in such a cruel world full of hate and sorrow. How was I expected to make it through the year if the only person I'd ever truly loved had left me? The painful reminders of happy memories that surround my existence began to fuel the fire. I was destructive and ruined from the inside out. No one could replace what I'd lost. But it got me thinking, what if the train had been late that day? Would I have been able to give her the flowers I'd so lovingly bought for our 1-year anniversary? Would I have had one more embrace, one more gorgeous smile, one more soft, sweet kiss? Should I have told her to wait for me to get to her? Or should I have waited for her to get to me? So many thoughts rushed around my head I thought I might explode. Was it really God's plan to separate us like that? What if I repented, confessed my sins and made peace with the big man? Would he forgive me? Would he change the day she left, let me hold her in my arms one last time? It was a long shot, but it was all I had to keep me going. Well, that is until now. You see the people around me, they think I'm coping well. Turns out I've got a pretty convincing brave face. I know they all mean well with their "I'm sorry for your loss" and their millions of neighbourly cooked meals, but truth is I'm not doing so great. In fact, ever since that day I've had the same reoccurring nightmare of the moment she left. I still visit her every week, but it's been a year. A whole year, kiddo, and I still feel like an empty shell. It's as though I screamed, no one would even hear me. You know, it's true what they say, how you can feel alone even in company. I guess without her I'm not in company. Well, the right company anyway. The doctors say it's normal what I'm feeling. As long as I continue taking the meds, I'll be back up on my feet in no time. Truth is, I've been dead for a while now. It's just the pills that make me seem alive. Up until tonight, that is. Because tonight, it's the pills that will put me at rest. I'm sorry I couldn't have explained things sooner. You were so young and innocent, I wasn't ready to expose you to the harsh reality of the world. I told Mum and Dad in their note, you weren't to know until you were old enough to understand. I told them to tell you it was an accident. I'm so sorry, Chloe. I hope you won't hate me forever. Please don't blame yourself, there's nothing you could have done. I'm sorry I couldn't have stayed strong for you, Chloe. You were the one last shining star in my world and I let you down. I hope you can forgive me someday. I promise I'm in a better place now, and I'll be watching over you, Chloe. I'm sure you'll make me proud. Love, your crazy big sister, Annabelle.